You ever hit that point where you feel like you're outgrowing the life around you, but you're not quite at the next chapter yet either? That weird in-between phase where the stuff you used to laugh at with your friends doesn't hit anymore. The conversations feel surface level. The nights out don't do it for you the way they used to. And the worst part? You haven't replaced that life with something new yet. You're just floating, alone, and it's confusing as hell. It's not depression. It's not even burnout. It's evolution. And no one talks about how awkward it is when you're shedding your old skin, but your new one hasn't formed yet. This is the part where most people give up, where they run back to comfort, where they convince themselves that maybe I was overthinking it, maybe this is just how life is supposed to feel. But you know better, because even though you don't have proof yet, there's a whisper in you that says, you're meant for more than this. And that voice, even when it's quiet, is worth listening to. Here's what no one tells you. Every single person who ever built something meaningful has lived through this stretch. The lonely stretch, the invisible work phase, the chapter where you have no audience, no cheerleaders, no confirmation that what you're doing is working, and yet you keep going. Because deep down, you understand the isolation is not a punishment. It's a filter. It separates the curious from the committed, the dreamers from the doers. It's where you prove, not to them, but to you, that you're serious. You're going to lose people. You're going to have awkward conversations. People will treat your ambition like it's arrogance. They'll mock what they don't understand. And you'll be tempted, deeply tempted, to shrink so you can fit back in. Don't. Because the moment you abandon your path to blend back into the crowd, you already know how that ends. You've lived it. You've been that version of yourself, and it ate away at you slowly, quietly, until you couldn't stand it anymore. So no, don't go back. Every bit of resistance you're facing right now, the doubt, the silence, the friction, it's not the enemy. It's confirmation. You're doing something different, and different always feels wrong before it feels right. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's isolating, but there is gold in the struggle. Because those early days, that messy middle, they sharpen you. They teach you to move without applause, to lead without validation, to endure when it's easier to escape. You don't learn that in success. You learn it in obscurity, in the trenches, when no one's watching but you. And the wild part, those struggles you're in right now, they become your superpowers later. The exact experiences that make you feel behind today will give you depth, grit, and insight others won't have when it finally is your time. So don't curse the hard part. Use it. Document it. Stack the stories. You'll need them one day, not just to inspire others, but to remind yourself what you're capable of. Because here's the twist. The real win isn't hitting some milestone. It's becoming the kind of person who doesn't quit when things suck. That's the only skill that matters, not quitting. You want to know the difference between people who make it and people who don't? It's not talent. It's not intelligence. It's not some golden strategy. It's who kept going. The problem is, most people are chasing intensity when what they really need is consistency. They burn hot, go all in for a month, and then disappear. They want overnight growth, viral success, instant validation. But you're playing the long game. You understand that winning doesn't come from one massive leap. It comes from thousands of quiet, ordinary steps. Days where you show up even when you don't feel like it. Moves you make without anyone clapping. That's where greatness is built. The internet has made it look like everyone's an overnight success. But here's the truth. The montage you see online, that took years. Years of failure, rejection, ridicule. And when they finally break through, people say, must be nice. But they didn't see the nights spent doubting yourself, the sacrifices, the moments where giving up would have been easier. They weren't there for the chapter you're living through right now. So if you're in it, if you're in the dark, in the uncertainty, in the self-doubt, good. That means you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I know that sounds crazy, but I promise you, this is the part you'll tell stories about later. This is the origin, the underdog phase, the part where you forge the identity of someone who doesn't fold. And trust me, the harder the chapter, the better the story.